I grew my Facebook group for over 5 years to over 6,000 followers. Then one day it was gone. I was totally confused. After all, I was posting Bible verses, I was helping people, I was never disrespectful or rude to anyone. So this felt really personal. But right before this happened, I had actually prayed for wisdom in my business, and a new direction kept popping into my head. Now, if you'd asked me what wisdom was going to look like, the last thing I'd have guessed was, let's just get rid of this Facebook page. But you know what? I stopped guessing and trying to figure out what happened, and instead I read the actual rules. Today I'm going to walk you through the four big ideas that changed how I post, and I'll tell you exactly where to go see all the examples for yourself. Hi, I'm Andrea Russell. I've helped business owners generate over $15 million in collective profits by helping them stop guessing where their money goes so they finally pay themselves and steward their resources well. My approach combines practical profit first strategy with a biblical perspective on why your business success actually matters. Facebook isn't trying to stop small businesses from posting or selling. It's trying to stop three things: tricking people, harassing people, and drowning people in repetitive noise. The question to ask yourself before you hit post is simple: does this help someone or does it only help me? Here are the four big things I learned from actually reading Meta's rules. Number one, what does spam really mean? Picture a playground full of kids making friends and talking. One kid walks up, says hello, asks questions, shares something helpful. Another kid just keeps saying the same thing over and over: join my group, join my group. Which one is breaking the spam rule? Kid number two, they're not saying anything helpful, they're just making noise. I've got a full safe versus risky table in my free guide, Meta Community Standards Made Simple. 5 examples on each side so you can check your own posts against it. Grab your copy. I've added the link in the comment below. Have you ever seen a post that felt like spam to you? Drop an example in the comments. Number two, fraud and scams. Imagine someone selling lemonade. If they say it costs $2, it should cost $2. Now imagine they said, I guarantee after you complete my training, you'll make 6 figures. That's the same thing. Promising something you can't back up, or saying an item costs one thing and then it turns out to cost something else, that's fraud. Here's a simple test. Would someone feel tricked after reading your post? If the answer is yes, don't post it. I cover this more in the guide, a whole chapter on rewriting risky claims into honest ones with before and after examples. Number three, hateful conduct and faith. We all have different beliefs, but we shouldn't attack people because of theirs. I am a Christian business owner is fine. Attacking another group is not. Here's the test. Could I say this the same way if my neighbor believed something different than I do? Simply saying you're a Christian or naming your faith-based community does not violate this policy. I walk through several more safe and risky phrasing side by side in the guide. That's the chapter I'd review more than once. Finally, number 4, clickbait and engagement bait. This one's a little trickier. It's the difference between posting comment yes if you agree with no real point behind it versus asking, what's your experience with this? Same idea with a post that says, this changed everything for me, and stops there. That's clickbait, because now someone has to click your post just to find out what you're even talking about. This one isn't really about breaking a hard rule. It's about your reach quietly dropping. In the guide, I share a few better alternative phrasing for a dozen common calls to action. That's a fast one to skim. Grab your copy now in the comments below. And if you already have it, come back and comment, I got mine, and tell me if it helped. Now, here's the question I know is on your mind. Okay, Andrea, but what actually happens if I mess this up? Good news. It's not instant and it's not permanent most of the time. Facebook actually uses a strike system, kind of like a classroom point system. Your first strike gets you a warning, not a ban. It builds from there. I broke down the whole ladder, warning to restriction, to what it takes to actually lose your account in chapter 5 of the guide. If fear of getting flagged has ever stopped you from posting, that chapter alone is worth grabbing it for. So there you have it. 4 things that help you stay in line with Meta's rules. Don't be a scammer. Don't make guarantee claims. If you say the price is $2, it needs to be $2. Don't be unkind to people who believe differently than you. No clickbait. Make your post meaningful. None of this is about hiding who you are or what you sell. It's about being honest, helpful, and respectful. Everything I gave with you is the headline version. The full examples, the comparison tables, the 1-minute checklist, it's all in the free guide. See the comments below to grab your copy now. And if you want to keep talking about business strategies to operate your business with honesty, integrity, and steward your finances, welcome, join Profitable Christian Female Entrepreneurs. Links in the comments too. Thank you for watching. Until next time.